spoken to tech leaders at the AI Impact Summit. Let's take a look at those interactions.
Well, clearly NewsX is on ground zero and we are covering the AI Impact Summit 2026. There are an array of sessions that is here and we are visiting different stalls, different halls to understand what AI brings to the table, how innovation brings to the table and how India is being positioned in the global AI map. It's a very interesting substance here, and to talk more about it, we are joined by Dipansh Goyal, who is the engineer of Method AI. We'll be talking to him. Dipansh, my very first question to you would be, what is this? What do you do to simplify everything for our viewers who are watching on television right now? Just explain the process, what it does, what do you do, and everything about your organization and what you're part of.
Okay, so hi, I'm Dipansh. I'm from Method AI. I'm a physical AI engineer there. So what you're seeing right now is a VLA model running on a humanoid robot. So what we do is we build brains for humanoid robots. Basically, our company is a software company, and we add intelligence to it. So we train it, we show it a couple of demonstrations of what task we want it to perform, and it can automatically perform it. It can correct itself. So as you can see, now it's going to try to pick and place a cube into this box. I'll add the cube here, and then it will try to pick and place it into the box until it succeeds. So it will make errors, it will keep succeeding. And now we are actually targeting MSMEs, small scale factories, medium scale factories, where they are quite unorganized, they're traditional, they don't have the big space for bigger robotic solutions. So we are going to replace their employees with humanoids that can perform these tasks 24/7.
Okay, so it's about also replacing them with humanoids. Now, also, how efficient do you think the humanoids will be? And do you feel the fact that we are ready for humanoids at this point of time? And how beneficial that will be in the coming days now? Because we're talking about the future also, the Viksit Bharat is also there. So again, on that line.
Okay, so humanoids, again, at this point, they're at a very early stage GPT. So, a few years ago, GPT, nobody used GPT. It spewed out random text, but now everybody uses ChatGPT today. Similarly, humanoids are at a very early stage today. It's not like we can deploy them right away, but the development is so fast. We are working towards that goal. We are working towards that mission to automate everything, and it will take a little bit of time, and we can automate everything. With these humanoids, they can replace everyone and people can focus on better tasks.
And apart from the picking the object and keeping it here, what else does it do apart from that as well?
Okay, so it can perform full body tasks. Let's say you want to use the humanoid for an inventory management in a factory. It can bend down, pick up objects and place it into the shelves. It can be deployed in places where you want it as an assistant. Let's say I ask it to bring a bottle from a secondary location to my table. It can do that. It can serve people. It can do, if we plan to deploy it in homes, it can also fold laundry. Basically, any task that we can show it, we can demonstrate to it a few demonstrations, and it will learn how to perform that task, same as a human.
Thank you so much, Dipansh, for speaking to us. So yes, viewers, what we also spoke to Dipansh, who is the engineer of this very organization, spoke about Method AI rather, spoke about how efficient this is going to be at this giving point of time, even though yes, it is at a very nascent stage as of now, but again, with the right amount of equipment, right amount of the backing that they are hoping at this point of time, this is really going to be a major game changer. And this is me, Brian Thomas, senior camera person, Dinesh for NewsX, Delhi. So we are joined by Asta, who is again the engineer of Method AI. So we have this structure here, robotic kind of structure that we see. If you can tell us something about this. We've spoken to Dipansh about the entire methodology and the actions that is doing, the theatrics that is doing, how it is picking the object and bringing it together. How do you see this evolving and what does it do specifically?
So specifically, Dipansh told you about the vision language action models that we use to do the manipulation task. For the working and all things, we use reinforcement learning and another tech stack of AI and machine learning part. So we are using that to make it work, to balance into everything else.
And also, Dipansh also told about transforming to humanoid. What do you see that? How do you see that? And do you see it as an nascent stage? And we can also go walk with this also.
Yeah, so basically transforming it into a humanoid is a bit difficult task, but yes, it's not impossible. So what we are planning on into deploying in the factories, as the Panch told you earlier. So in the future only we are like humanoids, it will do exactly human actions, what the human actually does. Like if you can ask him to pick up a book and give me and read it, or to give me an apple or anything or any fruit that you would like to give it from the kitchen or something. So we can make the humanoid work from its own. Like it would reduce the labor. It would help the elderly as well, like the people who cannot walk or who have some issues. And
Also,
everything.
I've seen in the screen there was this, the entire humanoid, the robot was also doing these aerobatics and all of that. So what is that?
So basically, those are some theatrics for fancy purposes. Like we use the mimic and imitation policies for that. If we go into tech details, like a person is there who is teaching the bot how to do things, what all we can do. So that's the part of imitation learning that we use.
Thank you, Asta, for speaking to us. So yes, viewers, what you see is the humanoid, again, to the very advanced stages at that point of time that we are showing you here itself. So clearly what you can see is also this entire humanoid that is working here. It's walking, it's picking objects, it's even putting it there. So what we have is this very substance here, this humanoid that is walking, that even showing off their hands itself. So what they are also talking about, how evolution is working itself, and again clapping itself. I think they like the reporting that I've been doing. So clearly this has been there itself, what we are trying to show you from our end. And again, this is our attempt to show the all these models that are here to ensure that you get a perspective of what happens at the AI Impact Summit. This is me, Brian Anthony Thomas, signing off, camera person Dinesh for NewsX Delhi. Well, NewsX is on ground zero and we are covering the AI Impact Summit 2026. It's a jam-packed day, a day that is built for AI. This is flagship by India. And again, many world leaders, more than 20 head of states from more than 100 countries are here. 500 plus sessions, 3,250 speakers are coming here to speak on AI, digitech, AI infrastructure, sovereign AI, inclusive AI, and many more of these. And there are such many halls, such many booths here. Now, before I speak on further about what this brings to the table, I have a very interesting, a robot here that is here. It is dancing around and it has its own action. And to speak more about it, we have Sumit Sonal, who is the head of marketing for Qualcomm India. So welcome to NewsX.
Thank you, and thank you for coming to the show. I think
And thank you for having me. Firstly, first question, straight to the point again. You are a part of the AI Impact Summit 2026. The Prime Minister has been vocaling about how to position India as the global AI hub. How do you feel? What are the anticipations? How hopeful are you for the AI Impact Summit, which is a flagship? There's so many leaders coming: Emmanuel Macron, Rishi Sunak. All these world leaders are here. How do you feel, sir?
I think very, very prestigious to be a part of this particular event. I think PM Modi has spoken a lot about AI and especially its impact in India, right? So I think very, very fortunate, very, very proud to be a part of it. This, what you are seeing right over here, has been our main showstopper. This is the first time when you see AI in its physical format. Yes. So this is what we call physical AI. The name of this particular robot or the humanoid which you are seeing is called Booster. Yeah, the Booster is the name of this particular robot. Now, what is happening over here? Let me quickly explain. So, it is running on a battery-operated system, but it is running the entire large language model within inside it, right? So, all the data, everything is stored inside it. But the biggest thing which is there is that it is tuned for movement. Right, so you can use it in industries, you can use it in defense, you can use it in automation. Everything is tuned for movement. Now, this can do a bunch of things. This can run, this can walk, this can also do multiple dancing steps and so much more, right? Which people have been very, very much been asking for, right?
And I just wanted to know, is it automated? How do you control it? Like you said, it's physical AI and it does a bunch of things. It can walk, it can dance, and it can help in different array of techniques and technologies. How do you program it? How are you, how is it understanding, see, I have to dance, I have to do this? What are the configurations?
Correct. So it is running a bunch of models. Okay. Right now, what you are seeing is, and I think your cameraman can also focus on that. We are running it right now through a controller. Running it through a controller, which you see right over there. There are a bunch of set presets. Okay. and those presets are being given right over here. So you will see all those movements coming in. We are still building those presets. You will see many more skill sets. For this particular show, we have created 4 to 5 scenarios which the people can understand, right? But in the future, you will see many more skill sets getting added onto this particular humanoid.
And how are you thinking? You've spoken about a multiple domains that it will be helpful. I just wanted to know, our viewers on television wanted to know how it will be benefiting the domains that you spoke about and what specific domains that you were mentioning and talking about.
Sure. So I think, especially in terms of our industries, right? In terms of our factories. Now, there is a lot of work which can be done by humans, and I'm never saying that it will ever replace humans.
And that is what the Prime Minister also said.
So
that
the
it will reshape it.
correct. So the idea is to reshape the industry, right? There are so many jobs in our industries, in our factories, which do not need to be done by humans, right? Can you automate all of those with humanoids and with robots, right? There are industries like defense, right? Where you do not want your people to go in, but humanoids and robots can quickly action it, right? So industrial is our first space, defense is our second space, and that is all what we are working towards.
And, is that what is this basically? I just wanted to know, is that a microphone? It's an audio
Yeah, so there
device. What is it?
There are 2 cameras which you see right up the front, okay?
Because my camera person also
Yeah.
to show the.
So there are 2 cameras. All the data which it is seeing, right, it is stored within inside it. So there is no data which is going out. Everything is stored within. Okay. There are speakers, there are microphones. Someday soon you will be also able to control it through using voice, right, making it much more easier. But today all the sensors are inbuilt. All the sensors are in house.
Thank you so much, Sumitji, for speaking to us. So you see this booster, like you mentioned, right? So you have booster here, again, a humanoid that is in front of us, interacting, dancing away. And this is what we are trying to show you, even though they've said that it is in the nascent stage. But again, this is going to be helpful in many such domains. And what he mentioned also, and what the Prime Minister also said it yesterday, that we have that common notion that it might take jobs, but it will actually reshape, refurbish and restructure jobs and actually make it extremely efficient and extremely important. And this is what he has in store. And again, again, a showstopper, like he mentioned, booster, clearly staying on the show, and keep watching NewsX for more of these updates, more of these, what we have in store for you. And we also urge our viewers who are watching us on television to come out, experience this in first hand, so that you do not feel that you are getting a fear of losing out. You come here, you understand, and you experience this in the first hand. This is me, Brananthi Thomas, signing off, camera person Setu for NewsX Delhi. Well, NewsX is on ground zero and we are covering the AI Impact Summit 2026 here. We have so much to display, so much to show you all. For watching us on television, we just showed you Booster, the humanoid robot that has so much to do, so many capabilities that it does. It can dance, it can, work in multiple domains. And what you have something here that Karthik, who is the, he's the technical lead, and he will be speaking about the entire process of it, how it works, and how this is beneficial. He's also the SST partner of the Qualcomm, and again the technical lead of SST. We will be speaking to Karthik. Karthik, welcome to NewsX.
Yeah, hi, I'm Karthik from SST team. We are partner with Qualcomm. So this is an open arm demonstration. So open arm basically is an open standard. So this widely uses at where in a industrial needs and where human cannot reach or risky positions. So what it will do, I simply explain like it will mimic my behavior. So I can with user minimal efforts can do the heavy lifting in industries and guide and do the things. So in future it will replace a lot of places and do things very effectively.
Can we also try it, Karthik? How we can. So
you need
yeah,
to press this to connect.
so once we press it, we can connect is what is. So this is how we are also trying it on camera. This is happening on real time. What you see, how we demonstrate it. So once we press it, it connects and it clones my hand movement is what you're saying, right? So suppose if I raise my hand, you see I've raised my hand, the robot is here also is raising its arm. So I've put my arm down, it's putting my arm down, and if I put it down further, it's again putting it down. So again, once I lift it a bit, it's lifting as it's cloning my hand movement itself. Now you can use it for two hands, again, like he said, for heavy lifting in industries, in construction work, so you can do it. He's also doing it, so you get an understanding of this is how it's done. Now this is another switch that is here. I'll show it. This switch is how to, if you want a grip, you get a grip of, if you but once you press this switch. So I like to do it. So you press this, it gets activated, and again you can see my hand movement and also the robot movement. And again you see, once I press this button, I'll request my camera person Setu to just show that I'm pressing this button and the grip is closing. And when I'm releasing it, it's again opening. So again, what an amazing, innovation here that SSTM has for our store. And thank you, Karthik, for showing us and for talking to us on television and showing us around. So clearly, so many things to be showcased. So many things are here that we are trying to show you. And again, once you experience this, you'll get a first hand of it. This is our report. This is me, Brian Thomas, and your camera person Setu for NewsX Delhi. Well, NewsX is on ground zero and we are covering the AI Impact Summit 2026. Clearly a very jam-packed day for the next 4 days. That's going to be extremely important with 500 sessions lined up. 3,200 speakers would be there. And again, the Prime Minister has always been vocaling about the fact that India as a global AI hub, and it's going to be very important. And this is again a flagship event by India to showcase India in the global AI map. We are joined by a very special guest, Ankit Kumar, who is the founder and CEO of Skyair. Now, sir, to all, welcome to NewsX first.
Thank you so much.
So, very first question. To our viewers who are watching us on television right now, what is Skyair? I could see a drone and a package here. There's some video here. To make things simpler, if you can explain our viewers what this is about.
Sure. So Skyair is a drone delivery company. We do autonomous deliveries from A to B, and we have been working with a lot of e-commerce and quick commerce companies. A lot of logistics companies use our services to enable an hour delivery, 7 minutes delivery, 8 minutes delivery, essentially, to carry anything within Gurgaon, and now we are expanding to Bangalore. We started this 2.5 years back doing regular deliveries. We have done about 3.6 million deliveries, saving about 1,000 tons of carbon emission. And now here at the AI Impact Summit, we are announcing our partnership with two large companies. One is Arrive AI. It's a NASDAQ-listed American company which has made this Arrive Point. It's a smart mailbox. The drone you see here is basically moving from a warehouse to a residential apartment or office building. It drops the package automatically in this Arrive Point which is there. So it opens up, it drops the package into this Arrive Point. And then from this, there's a rover which is built by Autonomy, which is making smart rovers.
That you're talking about.
That's the rover. So what happens here, the package from here, it shifts here. The rover is getting synced to the Arrive Point, and the package you'll see here is moving into the rover, and then the rover goes to your doorstep, and it signifies us or gives us the signal that it has reached your doorstep, and then we notify you as a consumer that your package has reached your doorstep. You come out, you take your package, the delivery is done. It's an end-to-end asynchronous delivery, which 3 companies, 3 equipment, 3 machines coming together, creating an era of physical AI. AI is now getting into the physical spaces, into the physical devices, and that's one of the layers that we work in. Our Honorable Prime Minister has already spoken about India has to excel in the AI race, and we are working on the physical AI infrastructure part of it.
Thank you so much, Ankit, for speaking to us. So clearly, what Ankit also spoke about, how seamless this entire process looks like. It starts from here, it goes here, there's a rover, which also talks about the end-to-end, making it very seamless for the people who would be the consumers rather. And even again, what we are showing you, different models, AI models, to physical, bodies, that how it is embodied itself and how India is becoming a global AI hub at this point of time. This is our report. We will be showing more such AI models, robotics, and many more of these innovations that India is going ahead at this point of time. This is me, Brian Thomas, and your camera person Dinesh for NewsX Delhi.